We're back.
We're back.
We're back. It's been like
2 months.
2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, it's been
2
2
months.
months.
It's been 2 months because it was right.
We finished before Awa, and then Awa, and then November, and then the first like 2 weeks of December.
Yeah, and then finally, a week before Christmas, the week
Before
Christmas, we are
Christmas is
finally
next week.
back
Holy shit.
to start on Tatarigoroshi, one of my favorite chapters.
Christmas is in 6 days.
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, if you've actually stuck through watching these videos
For 3 games.
3 games, like, I mean, we started in January. It's taken us a year to get through 3 episodes. It's going slowly though, but like
We've been going very slowly.
we've been going slowly. But we're finally here. We've gone through Onikakushi
Hey,
1.5 times, 1.5 times.
1.5 times. Yeah, 1.5.
We finally went through Watanagashi. You had a good time. there.
Watanagashi was goated. That
Goated.
game was goated as fuck.
We're at Tatarigoroshi, finally.
More me reading to myself. I can't wait.
Oh, you're gonna be reading to yourself a lot.
Dude, that was all of Watanagashi.
Oh, trust me. You're not gonna like 2 chapters from now. It's gonna be all you. I mean, it's the same, but it's worse. Because you gotta do a different voice. Alright. We're finally here. We're finally ready. Finally ready to start. Watch when I hit start. When I hit this button down here, it's gonna be the wrong sound clip. I'm gonna be so pissed off. I'm not gonna bother.
He's gonna hit the button and it's gonna be like.
Right. Tatarigoroshi, the shortest scenario. Man, curse, or coincidence? How are the conjectures inside you solidifying? I look forward to whether these conjectures will waver or become a cornerstone in this scenario. The difficulty is the worst. You will probably not even be able to make conjectures. I hope you're ready, buddy.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Before we start,
Watanagashi was straightforward, and I was still like, what the fuck is happening?
before we start,
Yeah?
what do you think is gonna happen here? What's your feeling? How you feeling here?
It's a rat chapter, right?
It's a rat chapter.
It means I get to do my favorite voice.
You get to your favorite voice quite a bit here.
Alright, well.
And I gotta do a new voice, which I have not solidified the voice yet, so it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be so bad.
Then, you know what? If it's a rat chapter, I don't give a shit about anything else going
Okay.
on. Yeah, I don't care. We're gonna see what happens.
Any speculations? Any conjectures you wanna make?
Any conjectures? It's gonna be a rat chapter, and like, we're gonna get more stuff that makes me afraid of Rika, and I'm not gonna like it.
Alright. Let's get started.
That's the right one? Wrong one?
That's the correct one, because it's not babies laughing, it's actually like, alright.
Yeah.
The snake in the well was happy, for it did not care what was outside the well. The snake in the well was happy, for it had naught to do with what happened outside the well. And you are happy too, for you did not know what happened outside the well.
I know who that
Frederica
is.
Berncastel.
I know who that is.
Do you?
It's Bernadetta. Or whatever. Not Bernadetta from Three Houses.
1983, early summer of the 50, whatever it said. You guys can see.
What's her name?
Berncastel? Who?
That Max likes? From Umi Neko? The
Probably
girl with the hair? Beatrice?
Beatrice?
That wasn't Beatrice.
That's
no.
not Beatrice.
I'm cool. Don't worry about
Alright, buddy. You ready to start reading again?
Yeah. I gotta take my little keyboard off.
Yes, sir. I get to sit back.
Yeah, you get to fucking
to sit
sit
back.
there and jerk yourself off for fucking 18 goddamn hours.
Yes, sir.
Because you don't have to fucking do anything or read. This just becomes the fucking Conor audiobook, I swear to God.
That's what it is.
Oh, I'm already out of water. It's about to be a long session. Alright. I guess I'm starting off as Keiichi, right?
Yes, sir.
Keiichi-kun? Keiichi. Gamer Keiichi-kun. It was a very humid day. Oh, fuck.
I don't remember how to do any voices, so
You didn't click me on. You need to click me on. It was a very humid day, and not even a slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, one that wasn't only hot, but swelteringly so. Do they all take place during the summer? Because I thought...
It's all the past...
They all take place during the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
June of 1983.
Yeah, we're in multiverse. Or multiverse. Yeah, the multiverse.
The multiverse.
Yeah. Alright. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment windows, but the lack of wind evoked an impression far removed from coolness, in fact. It only felt more oppressive. There were...
Oh, wait. No, I'm narrating
this. Is different.
I'm narrating this.
Because I was going to say, this is not Hinamizawa.
I just realized what this chapter is. Okay. Okay, let me back up a little bit.
Yeah? Yeah?
From the mic, I mean.
You just...
I forgot what the opening to this chapter is, because I always forget that that's what this is. All right,
How long's it been? How long's it been?
Since I've read this?
Yeah.
I re-listened to the Let's Play like a few months ago, so it wasn't that long ago.
Okay, but how long was it since you read it?
Before I read it? Oh, let me click Steam and see my achievement. Oh, okay. Community Hub. It doesn't even
closing
matter.
my eyes, I'm not looking.
It doesn't matter. It was.
Not looking, you can scroll.
It doesn't matter. It was a while ago.
2 years, 3 years,
Hey,
4 years?
I already said, like, in a past video, I'm just gonna... Well, I said in the past video how long ago I played these games, so... Well...
Smile, hey, jackass, go rewatch him.
Hey, future me! Go to tell everybody, go get that clip. Alright. Let me actually read.
Okay.
There were crooked houses and apartments lining the narrow, twisted road.
I got you.
In addition, there were planters and flower pots whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the sides of the road, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering.
Not Oishi, Pepe hands.
Not Uishi. Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in.
Oishi?
The lone motorcycle, which couldn't be called neat, even as flattery, pulled up to a 2-story apartment complex and stopped there. A man, fairly old and wrinkled, stepped off. When the housewife hanging the laundry noticed him, she called out.
Oh, hello there! It's quite hot today again, isn't it?
Oh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm gonna boil out here.
All right, landlord. I didn't think that would be the first thing you said.
Sorry. The fluorescent lights, right? I completely forgot. I'm doing the fucking RE4.
No, not that. Don't you smell it? There's a terrible smell about. I've been smelling it since this morning.
Wait, what's this? It reeks. Did the sewers get backed up again?
Oh, do something about it, landlord. I've had to keep my nose plugged all day long.
You'd still look plenty lovely plugging your nose, my dear.
What an asshole.
There was an unhygienic drainage channel running behind the apartment. The lattice from which it flowed was stuffed with branches and falling leaves, and when filth got caught up in them, it created an awful stench in the summertime.
Could you tell the municipal office about it? The drain will end up buried at this rate.
Well, yikes. It's completely blocked. It'll start back up if you poke it with a stick. The man crossed the fence over the drainage channel and picked up the filthy drying pole sitting nearby. He must have planned to stick it into the drain and clear it out.
Oh, Oh, wait, landlord, stop that. If you mix it all strange, if you do that, it will smell terrible.
It smells if it's clogged. It smells if it's mixed. Which should I choose? He shoved the drying pole into the filth in the lattice. Of course, it did nothing to help the accumulation of waste. Yeah, it's a dead cat. This is the health center's job.
Cats and dogs smell awful when they die. A bamboo pole is not going to do much good.
Garbage bags, old clothes, they throw all kinds of stuff in there. And is it that a duck I see? Well, of course it stinks. The nerve of some people. The drainage channel was already unsanitary. What was a little more garbage at this point? The stream of such imprudent people was never ending, and now this channel had turned into a garbage dump. When he poked the pile of old clothes floating in the sewage, a black cloud of smoke floated it out in the water. The two of them grimaced at the terribly bizarre and repulsive sight. Yeah, we got maggots, huh? Someone must have thrown kitchen waste in.
Landlord, what's that?
What? Just more garbage.
Landlord, that's...
Huh? Huh? Ah!
Do you get to play a detective in this game?
Oh, hello. Good work today.
Am I a guy?
Policeman.
Oh, me, Johnny Law.
Johnny Ah.
Oh, hello. Wait, no, that's a little too cagey. Hold on. Oh, me on. Hello.
He has two voices.
Hey, wise guy, it's me, Johnny Law. What other four voices can I conjure?
I can't wait for it, man.
Oh, Johnny Law. Ack. What a terrible stench. Just go very basic, very plain, very nothing fun. Hey, someone cover this thing with a tarp. It's in plain sight of the 2-floor houses.
Identity of the deceased? Unknown.
I know who it is.
No, you don't.
It's Sadako.
Sex? Female. Please.
Cut that. Cut that out. You can't put that in. Cut that out.
Age. Age. Estimated to be late 20s or early 30s.
It's Sadako.
Time of death? About 2 or 3 days ago. She was probably abandoned after death.
It's Sadako. Naked too? Oh, please. You physically repulsed when I said that. I watched you physically go, oh. And figuring out who she is will be rough. Contact the community division and ask if anyone's gone missing.
They probably weighed her down, so she sank. Then the weights came off and she floated to the top. But why in a drainage sewer of all things? Would have been better than under an overpass or in the mountains, you know?
And it would have been outside our jurisdiction, right? But it looks like they never wanted to hide the corpse at all.
Did they do it so that it would be found? As a warning or something?
Onikakushi?
Onikakushi? The slice on her stomach definitely wasn't from a fish eating her. She was cut open and her insides were dragged out. They really made a show out of killing her. Doesn't the Chinese mafia do this sort of traditional punishments?
The triad?
Ask Shige-san if Section 4... Ask Shige-san in Section 4 if he's had any trouble with the Yakuza.
On it, sir.
Still, what a terrible way to go. Hey, don't her innards poking out of that sort of look like the salad soba you can get in Kyoto? Maybe if you suck chopsticks in, noodles will pop out. See?
Please, give me a break.
Her intestines were pulled out and her ears were her intestines were pulled out and her ears and nose are cut off. That's definitely not how I want to go. Her fingers are in a bad state too. There are long nails stuck in all of them, on both hands. What kind of torture is this? What is this anyway?
That's a Hinamizawa kill if I've ever
I was gonna say, you recognizing this shit?
That is a Hinamizawa ass Hinamizawa fucking Onekakushi.
And title card.
Takano?
Title card.
Yeah, title card, but like Takano? I mean, they burned her to death in Watanagashi.
Mm-hmm.
But like, Takano's like 20 to 30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
You telling me Takano's a MILF?
No.
Well, she's a MILF?
Tomataki hasn't knocked her up yet.
Oh, he'll never get the chance. I gotta remember Keiichi. Yeah, it's me, gamer Keiichi.
Cutting that.
I'm gonna fuck you. The most relaxing time during the school day. Lunch, for sure. Everyone brought their desks side by side like always, and we all ate together. Oh my god, I forgot they're in the game. Yeah, rat. This voice is going to grow very tiring after 4 hours. I cannot wait for the Keiichi rat monologue at some point that is like 45 minutes of this. Oh my. Mion-san. Mion-san. If I may say, your lunch looks quite appetizing today. Yo, what up, Rika?
There are many different things. It's wonderful.
Get out of my game. Sadako and Rika-chan looked at Mion's lunch, shouting gladly. Let's have a look. Whoa! Oh, Mion, I'm so glad my stupid bitch of a sister isn't in this game. I just packed in some leftovers from last night. All the elders were having a drinking party at my house yesterday. I managed to nab some of what they didn't eat.
So that's... oh boy, this is gonna be tough.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So that's why they all look like snacks you could have with sake.
Keiichi. They're but leftovers, mere scraps of food, but when arranged in a bento box so cleanly, they look almost impressive. Never mind, they actually do look impressive. It looks like part of a full-course meal at a high-class restaurant. People seem to decide if they like things mainly based off their first impression, so I thought that maybe the taste of a bento would be proportional to how pretty it was when you opened it.
It was just slightly...
Yeah. It's slightly bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited that this entire game is gonna be filled with this voice. You may seem unrefined, Mion-san, but you are positively splendid at arranging food like this.
We're giggling like fucking schoolgirls through this entire thing for no
Dude,
reason.
it's really dawning on me that this is gonna be probably 50 to 60% of what I'm voicing in this chapter. And I'm ready to do it for 25 minutes and for you to just sit there and be clawing your fucking eyes out as you listen to rap.
I love your Sadako voice.
It's so good.
So appropriate.
It's so good.
It's just perfect. Alright. Our room is nice and tidy too. Mi-chan is a lot more organized and polite than everyone thinks.
Watanagashi? It's all the... Oh, hello, I still have a lisp. It's all the same once it's in your stomach. I never thought Mion would say something like that, but to think she actually had this kind of taste. You can't judge a book by its cover. Mion was careful in everything she did. She never misstepped, faltered, or messed up. I see, she is our club president after all.
Yours is nothing to scoff at either, Rina. Your crab Kamaboko.
Kamaboko. Ikumbokum.
I'm trying to remember. Am I pronouncing the O correct? I don't even know. Kamaboko flower is very pretty.
You know, I don't think anyone's gonna like write you about it and yell at you for it, right?
If I don't see a fucking comment,
what?
If
Cancel the whole series, delete everything.
If this gets one view and that person did not comment,
comment on the pronunciation of fucking comic book.
I will come and find you. I will dig through analytics. I will find out what country you watch this from.
He'll kick your fucking ass.
I'll come for you.
You know, Rena, your lunch always has, like, an art to it. Like if it has rabbit-shaped apple slices and carrot flowers and such. Stuff. Rena's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like, like she always put her heart into it, or something. It wasn't just good, it made your insides all nice and warm. Kinda like that girl that put the chopsticks in at the start.
The cop who put the... Yeah. Thanks. It's not quite as good as me Chan's, but I wanted to make it really cute. How?
That's my favorite part about Rena.
How?
Is when you have to go cute. And how.
How?
Cooking isn't always about skill. It's about love. In that sense, I didn't even come up to your feet.
I mean, you know...
Hey, yo, feet!
You know how to pronounce a tilde, right?
No.
Cut this. Cut all those facial features I know. You could hear through the mic with how fast you were moving your face. You could hear the sinew in his face just stretching and snapping.
Off to a great start.
In case you ever wonder what the rubber band sounds are in the background while he's doing Sadako's voice, it's his eyebrows. Shut up!
See, what he also doesn't tell you is I'm kind of usually hunched forward, and then when I do Mion, I sit back and I straighten my back and I sit up straight and I look all formal.
How am I supposed to make fun of you when you're like standing in a good posture?
I fold up into good Mion posture and then I fold back down into Keiichi Goblin. Love, huh? Yeah. Just from looking at her bento, I could definitely feel that Rena put her heart and soul into making it. That's what her bento was like. Yeah, the taste isn't all that counts for bento. How it looks also matters. I suppose we must learn from this too.
I just start putting the cartoon and just sound effects while you're doing the voice.
I don't think I noticed it.
Or like the stretch and snap.
I don't think I noticed how much my eyebrows move when I do rat until you pointed it out. I'm jealous you kind of get to see me just sit there and rubber band my face around when I do different voices. This is beyond. Huh. So let's see. Sadako and Rika-chan's up and coming bento. Whoa! TY Mion.
Ta-da!
No. Yesterday, our neighbor shared some meat with us.
I'm cutting that. I'm cutting the hell out of that.
So we ended up grilling it for a bento.
Say it again so I don't have to, actually, no, that's fine.
You want me to run it here? I'll run it back from the top.
No, you're good. You read the next line, head ass.
Are you sure? Yeah. You want me to run it back?
I'm gonna leave the meat saying I'm cutting that, but no one's gonna know what I cut.
These ones, too. They had such an impact. They were bursting at the seams with grilled meat. At a glance, it was too impactful for a girl's bento. But when you thought about eating it with all your friends, it brought more than enough color to the table. Wow. At first, it looks like the kind of crude bento that a jock would eat. But there are so many different things in here, like boiled spinach in soy sauce and stewed...
Hijiki is what he just said.
Hijiki.
Hijiki.
Jinkies.
I'm cutting you. You're cut. You're out.
You want the pocket knife I got in there?
Rika-chan, you're really good at this kind of unaffected cooking, huh? Yep, I think Rika-chan will make a great wife when she grows up.
If. Because I'm gonna kill her.
I have a tight hold on my future husband.
Rika scares me. A husband for Rika-chan, huh? Maybe it could be me. At first, that sounded appealing. It did, but
when he said that, he meant Connor's suit, not Cage.
No, please, cut that, no, don't keep that in, That's not true. No. It's the clip from Punisher where he's like, wait, no, please, no. Oh shit.
These are gonna be. These are.
I need to go back.
These are actually gonna be so much better than the first two.
Rika-chan, type on a house, yeah. At first, that sounded appealing. It did, but I felt like a married life with her would be anything but normal. But really, everyone's was amazing. They were all everyone was amazing. They were all so young, and yet they're all capable of cooking for themselves. I would sort of cook whenever I went camping with my family, but making lunch every day was a level I definitely couldn't reach. I only could really cook in my spare time.
I could really only cook
in my spare time. Shut up! Fuck off! When I thought about it like that, it really made everyone stand out more. Frankly, I respected them. Huh? I feel like maybe this doesn't only apply to other people. Come to think of it, this morning, when I was eating breakfast half asleep, I think my mom was saying something really important. With a hysterical groan, I suddenly stood up, startling everyone at once.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I want to hear my first Keiichi-kun of the game. Event. Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll make us choke if you shout like that so suddenly, you know.
There's rice coming out of your nose, Sadako.
Yeah! I'd forgotten. All this stuff about cooking for yourself, it applied to me too. I fucking hate Keiichi. Oh wait, yeah, you're Keiichi's mom. Oh, Keiichi!
Keiji! Your mom and dad need to go to Tokyo again for business.
Tokyo, these nuts. Yes. This is not Keiichi. It's fucking Yoda. Crush my cock with a rock. Keiichi, gamer. No. Gamer. Yeah. Sleepy.
Your dad's mental fell ill right before an event he was taking part in. It's a very important event, and they need someone to fill in.
I much prefer Keiichi's mom right now, where she's an incredibly posh British woman. Like, oh yes, an incredibly important event. I like this one. I like this voice. Well, Dad does what he has to for his job. Chew.
Your dad and I, you see, we need to go to Tokyo as fast as we can to help with the event. We might have to stay there for a few days depending on what happens.
That sounds annoying.
Well, we're gone. We won't be here, so you'll need to make your own meals for yourself.
Are Sadako and Rika gonna move in his house for this chapter? And then I scream.
Are you okay with that, Keiichi?
I'll be fine. Humans can do anything when they're desperate.
It's reminding me of one of the fucking voices in Fallout. One of the people who voiced like 50 characters in Fallout.
One of the classic Bethesda roster.
Bethesda roster old woman voice. Okay. Is that so? That's a relief. You can at least cook rice, right? And you can make miso soup as well. Then you just buy some side dishes and you'll have a meal.
How old is Keiichi?
16.
And he can't make a meal?
No.
Keiichi. Brother. A meal? Yeah. I can cook rice with my camping kit. Are you telling me?
It's like if I pulled out my backpacking supplies to make some oatmeal.
Are
Like
you
I just pull out the propane and the cheap ass Chinese little I don't even know what they're called, the ones that you put the grill you put on top of the propane tank, and I light it. I put it on the stove and start cooking some oatmeal.
Are you trying to tell me Keiichi's family doesn't have a rice cooker?
They do.
Okay, they do? Okay, alright. I just want to make sure.
This is some Keiichi head assery right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I do this a lot in Persona 5 too, where before I'll read the next bit of dialogue, I'll say some shit, and then the game just puts it up on the screen. I've never used a rice cooker before. Chew. I've only ever made instant miso soup that you can make in a pot of boiling water too. Well, I'll think of something. Chew.
He has all that ramen too.
Oh yeah, where he was getting stalked by
You literally just
Rena while he was
boil
finding
ramen for 3. You boil ramen for 3 minutes, and you pour the stuff in, and you got food.
That's too hard.
It's too hard.
This is Keiichi.
He can't read instructions.
No. Fuck no.
If you can cook for yourself, then you don't need much money, do you? No eating out. It's too expensive. You're at the age where you should learn about cooking and personal finances now, after all.
Learn how to write your learn how to schedule your 401k, asshole. Yep.
He's
I'll
16
get
years old.
by.
I probably should have learned it like 2 years ago.
I'll get by. I bet he doesn't even do his own laundry. No, I won't! What was I thinking? I was half asleep and I made such crazy empty promises. Just like manga characters always do at times like these. I've been over I've been over backwards and scratched furiously at my head. Scritch.
Keiichi-kun, your parents sure have it rough. Anyway,
Ouch.
you need to keep things in order while they're gone. Keiichi-kun.
Anyway, food! My parents aren't here. I have to make it all myself, you know. This is a huge emergency. Should you not simply give up and cook for yourself, Keiichi-san? Did you not make a fabulous curry dish for the curry party previously? That was from Tatarigoroshi.
Are you serious?
I forgot that, like, it all... We get different
It references
pieces.
past events.
Yeah, we get like different pieces of leading up to when it becomes a clusterfuck every chapter. It's cool. Listen here. My mom taught me how to cook that curry when we camped, and it's the best I can do. I can't eat curry 3 meals a day. I mean, it's just junk food in the first place. There's no nutritional balance whatsoever, and it's just completely... Mion? Stupid. Shh. Oh yeah, cause curry teacher.
Curry teacher.
Oh my god, do we get her Sprite soon? Oh. Mion and Sadako put their hands over my mouth. A big reveal? She has a name?
She's had a name the entire time, buddy.
Did I forget her name?
Yes.
Is it Chie?
Chie, yeah.
Like. The hit game Persona 4.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I think it's
I'm
spelled
sorry.
differently even.
No, her name's Chie.
Which one is Chie?
The green jacket girl that does kung fu and eats food?
It's spelled Chie.
Yeah, it's Chie. It's Chie. It's Chie. Because she's mid. She's like horribly mid, but Chad fucking loves her. Do you not remember Hot Pot when we were talking about Chie and Chad was like crying? And me and Sean were just like... A moment later, the door rattled open, and Chie Sensei, a known curry maniac, suddenly poked her head in. I'm doing Chie from Persona 4. Hold on. I gotta hear the Chie voice. I wanna do Chie. Oh, I don't fucking care about her social link.
Just say like voice lines.
Call him King Moron. He's horrible.
Oh, I can't do Chie from Persona 4.
That's just this generic.
It's just a generic
Western dub.
Hi! Kaboom! Persona!
Persona!
Take this!
Yeah, I'll just do horrible, like, hey guys, it's me, Chie! Did I just hear somebody bad-mouthing curry? And then that's Chie for the rest of the series.
These are all 3 your characters.
Fuck! You know what you can do? Just with the power of editing magic, I can read through it.
Just say all 3
and then you dub them all over.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright. So this is Keiichi. No, we didn't say anything. And we get Mion. No, we didn't say anything. And then Sadako. No, we didn't say anything.
I can't wait for this video to come out, and I just didn't do
And
anything.
you just
yet.
didn't do that, and I just read all 3 separately. I'd fucking kill myself. Everyone's faces went totally white, and they all shook their heads in denial. Her eyes rolled over the classroom. Her glare wasn't just a teacher's ordinary stare. Is that so? It's so posh! I can't do female voices without being like, yes, quite! That is quite fantastic! Alright. Chie. Like high pitched, like, oh my god, it's me, Chie! You think that's it?
Yeah.
You think I could just go with this and like that'll be fine? Just fucking sitting it up here and just be like, alright, whatever, this is it, this is the one? Yeah? Is that
Isn't that just your
is this
voice?
what we're going for?
I mean, that's Chie's voice. Honestly,
Just
it's
fucking
Chie's
pull
voice.
it up here.
It's
like,
not even like an act. It's just Chie's voice. That's what it sounds like. And the reason it doesn't sound good is because it's a generic English dub voice. Alright. Is that so? Must have been the wind. That's a Skyrim reference. It's a funny little like, haha, must have been the wind. Skyrim, Todd Howard, 2011. I just slapped Connor.
He slapped me and it spooked me enough to where I hit the enter button by mistake. Chie Sensei gave one more look around the classroom, then closed the door and went back to the teacher's lounge. That was one quick look. I may have been shouting, but for her to hear it from all the way across the hall in the teacher's lounge, that teacher is terrifying. You can really tell it in her voice. Kei-chan, you can disparage other foods all you want. Disparage? Disparage? Disparage?
Yeah.
It's not disbarge.
No.
I didn't know that's how you spelled it. I know what disparage is, I just didn't know that's how you spell. I couldn't spell success. I know. I made fun of Crystal for not knowing what a garland was, and then I couldn't spell the word success. Or no, it wasn't success, it was source.
Source?
I couldn't spell source.
What, you went SORCE?
No, so I did SRC at first, and I did SORUCE, and then I did, what is it, SOR, no.
It's SOURCE.
Is it SOURCE?
Did you go Saurus?
Yeah, I did Saurus like 4 times, and I kept repeatedly spelling it the same 4 times, and I was like, what's wrong with this? Why isn't it working? And she just went, can you not spell Saurus? And I was like, that's not how you spell Saurus. My life is spin. I live in spin.
It's like just keep reading.
Kei-chan, you can disparage. You can I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm sorry. Kei-chan, you can disparage other foods all you want, but you might want to stay away from curry. At least as long as you live in Hinamizawa. Okay. I'm sorry. That's what I said. But still, I can't have curry for every meal. And cup ramen is good because you only eat it once in a while. If you ate it for every meal, you'd get bored of it pretty quickly. Not me, baby. Rice and miso soup and a good side dish. Yeah, that's what a Japanese table should look like.
Keiichi-kun, why can't you just try to cook for yourself?
I hate all the outlandish solutions that Rena comes to every time. She only suggests unreasonable options.
Rice you make itself is really good.
This old man thinks it's more a pain than good. But experiencing it every once in a while might be nice.
Yeah, that's right. Life is all about experiences, right?
Smile.
But when you cut your fingers or burn yourself, it's so sad. So very sad.
You should do Rika in an uwu voice. Give her uwu speak? No? Not feeling it?
I'm gonna cut you.
You're gonna what me? With everyone encouraging me like this, I started to feel like maybe I could do it if I tried too. Though approximately one person didn't sound like she was encouraging me. Cooking is a skill I'll have to learn at some point, since I want to live on my own one day. Maybe learning now wouldn't be so bad? I'm pretty uneasy about it, but you're right. If I don't understand how to cook a few things around here, then I won't be in good shape the next time our club does a cooking showdown.
You are correct. That clever trick of yours in the last curry contest won't work every time, after all. Sylvester Stallone. No, that's not who I wanted. Sylvester. What is.
Mike Tyson.
No. No. I'm thinking of the cat from Pepe Le Pew. I think it's Sylvester. Then my brain went separating succotash. As if scorning me, Sadako ridicules my comeback from a hopeless situation in a certain do-or-die curry showdown. And what are you so relaxed for? You relied entirely on Rika-chan back then, didn't you? What did you cook at the time exactly? You put a bag of salt in Rena's curry, a bag of salt in Mion's rice, and you flipped over my pan. I relapsed into my grudge over the last curry showdown. For now, I calmed my unquellable anger by pinching Sadako's ears. Yeah! My attack was because that's what they were doing for the club. I may not look like it, but I can do a little bit of cooking.
Can you now? Even when you couldn't peel one carrot during the showdown and had to get Rika to do it? Don't be so daft.
Yeah, people get better every day, you know. If you think I'll always be crummy at cooking, then you're quite mistaken. Right, Rika?
I have to watch or else I get worried about the pot and the flame. Sometimes you forget to turn the gas off, too.
Everyone burst into laughter.
Who do you think?
Keiichi? That's crazy. That shouldn't be an issue with cooking. Even I would never do that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that from someone who eats nothing but cup ramen.
But Sadako can cook pretty well for herself, you know.
Rena, it's fine. You don't need to force yourself to cover up for it like that. No, she's not trying to cover for her or anything. It's just that Rika-chan's cooking is by far the best of all of us, so hers doesn't really stand out. Sadako has mastered the basics too, right?
At the very least, she can cook rice and miso soup.
Soup.
Keiichi-kun. Well, she can't quite tell the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, though.
Star. It's the first one of the series.
It's so stupid.
It's the first one of the
I'm
book.
actually brain dead around you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I told you what I've morphed my dad and Jack into, right?
No.
So when they're around me, I'll say some shit like a dictator, more like dickinator, and then Jack will immediately go, "Hey!" and look at me, and my dad will immediately go, "Hey!" and look at me, and then all three of us just. And it's on everything, man. Like, even if I go among us, more like amongst us, the both of them will just simultaneously turn and be like, "Hey!" I've gotten Jack into it too. We were walking through the botanical gardens and Jack just looked at me and he went, "Penis!" More like, "Peen-sus!" It's awful. I cause AoE brain rot. They're both the same anyways once you boil them. Sadako erupted into anger, making two fists and swinging them above her head. That big club fist. Everyone laughed a lot after that. You know, the Higurashi girls would make great boxers.
Yeah, I know. No.
No?
There's people
That's fuck. Can you just take? Hold on, can you take what I did for that line and then move it to when I read this line, and then take this line and move it to the other one? Yeah, the others don't matter. I cannot stand being laughed at by you, Keiichi-san. Gahaha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, perhaps I do lag behind everyone else in terms of cooking skill, but at least I'm confident I'd never lose to you, Sadako. Not to you, at least. What was that? You have the gall to say you're confident. That's what's daft here. I might not seem like a good cook, but I take turns with Rika, you know. I can cook just fine for myself, thank you. I see. Good for you. Mion.
Mion? What's Mion talking?
Keiichi, good for you being able to cook. I'll buy some candy for you as a present later. See, Keiichi and Mion write a close enough line to where I can kind of slip into either one of them by accident. I patted Sadako. Fuck. Fuck me. I patted Sadako on the head while I made fun of her. Sadako seemed to know I was making fun of her too, since her face went bright red very quickly and steam started to pour out like she was a kettle. Nah, you don't believe me, do you? Anyway, I can cook far better than you can, Keiichi-san. I see. I see. Then if you could tell me the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, I'll believe you. Come on, let's hear it. Do you know what the difference between cauliflower and broccoli is?
Broccoli is green, cauliflower is white/yellow.
Is there any other difference? Because that's the only one I know.
That's the only important. Well, they taste different, obviously, but that's the only important difference for telling them apart visually.
Okay. No, because I knew that, right? Like we both know that, right? Mm-hmm. I just didn't know if there was like a different difference.
No, Sadako's just stupid.
Okay. Sadako's just an idiot. I understand. The green one is broccoli. Or, no, the yellow one, cauliflower, is red, blue, green.
No, the closest other color is purple. Oh no, there is
That's
actually green.
cabbage.
There is green. There's green and purple.
Cauliflower?
Yeah. But she's wrong.
I know there's red cabbage.
No, I work in produce. There's purple and green cauliflower.
Well, I'm talking about cabbage.
We're talking about
Cauliflower, I know.
cauliflower and broccoli, which is like this.
Yeah. I know what cauliflower is. I was just saying, I know there's red cabbage.
The flower.
And I know there's purple cauliflower. I don't think I've ever seen green cauliflower.
It might. I forget the name of it. It might not actually be. It looks like cauliflower. It looks like a fractal,
Uh-huh.
and it with spurs, a fractal with spurs. You know how
Broccolini?
no, broccolini is
Actually, it's tall.
yeah, it's the skinny. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. We have it every now and then at Whole Foods.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I couldn't tell you what the name of it is. Cagey?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on now. What color is broccoli? It's not red, blue, green like a television. Come on, say it. Say it. Eh. Cagey's such an asshole.
Cagey.
He's such an asshole.
Keiji.
Sadako can cook just fine without knowing what color broccoli is. White. Good for you. Good for you.
There's a voice.
Stupid KK.
There's a voice that is just.
Color broccoli, why? Good for you, good for you.
But I won't be able to use it for like 3 years.
You finally get to pull out the uwu voice?
It's based. I mean,
It's the uwu voice.
Sure, uwu voice if
Yeah.
you want to call it the uwu voice, but
Oh,
it's
God.
it's for a rat character, and I'm voicing her, and she's a great character, but
I'm so excited.
we won't see her for like 3 years unless we speed the production of the series up.
Oh, it was nothing to cry hysterically about. She's so goddamn cute. I stroked her head as hard as I could. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. If you're going to act so smug, then you can surely show us something better than Sadako. And then Keiji starts like crying hysterically because
He's covered in sweat.
because he also doesn't know the difference between cauliflower and broccoli. Remarked Mion, giving just a slightly mean smile. Actually, well, I had no confidence at all in my cooking, but the situation carried me along and I decided to deliver an impressive declaration. Just you wait. Tonight, I will make the best darn meal you've ever seen. I'll even make a little too much and pack it for lunch tomorrow. You'll be so surprised you'll fall over. Oh, he got up.
What did I do a minute ago that was like the perfect voice for her?
That sounds like fun. I can't wait for lunchtime tomorrow.
Rika-chan petted me on the head. Her words of can't wait sounded so transparent.
Arena is excited too. I promise I won't laugh no matter what you make.
That's not true.
Alright, so maybe I'll go out. Oh, I'll go all out on my bento tomorrow too. Then let's do this. Let's have a bento showdown tomorrow, as a club activity, of course. And we'll throw in a punishment game too.
My, what an ingenious idea this is. How is that, Keiichi-san? I'll give you one chance to back down. Sadako wiped her tears. Sayako.
Fucking
Sayako. Manga gamer.
What the hell, manga gamer? Sayako.
Yeah, didn't you know? There's a new character in this chapter. Did you forget about that? It's like
Oh, my notes, they're all wrong.
It's like Mion and Shion, you know? It's Sadako and Sayako. The way you can tell the difference is her eyes are pinker when she's Sayako. Sadako wiped her tears and snarled at me, as if this was her chance to turn things around.
There is a persona.
Maybe
Sayako, but
this is bad.
It's not what I'm thinking of.
Alright. I feel like maybe the conversation is getting pretty out of hand. Oh, if I apologize, now's my chance? But what came out of my Keiichi Maebara's mouth was a statement so reckless it even frightened me. Yeah, you're on. My bento tomorrow will knock you right out of your shoes. His bento tomorrow is just a gun. It's just a gun. You open it, it's a gun wrapped up in seaweed.
Wait.
Oh, my bad. Whoa! Everyone raised their voices in surprise at my bold, confident reply. Now I've done it. What have I done? I'm so irresponsible. So, Mian-san, what sort of fantastic punishment game will we play if we lose? Sadako grinned fearlessly, as if to say that it was already decided I'd be playing said fantastic punishment game.
Let's see. Okay, how about this? Whoever loses tomorrow's bento showdown during lunch break tomorrow
Did you know that this is tomorrow?
has to go up to Chie-sensei as she's eating in the teacher's lounge and say bad things about curry.
Me-chan, that's...
How terrifying! Everyone went pale and gasped at how truly terrifying the punishment game was. Chie-sensei is such a maniac about curry that she'd risk her life for it. And to go up to her and start saying bad things about curry? What kind of fate would await us? Just trying to imagine it was scary. And as everyone looked blankly amazed at the terrifying punishment game, Rika-chan spoke.
Tomorrow's contest will be
Oh, your voice is so wrong.
Tomorrow's contest will be decided by skill.
That's also wrong, but whatever.
Fucking biceps still hurt. Rina and Mion and Sadako, everyone nodded deeply in agreement. Although Keiichi-san's problem might be his own dinner tonight, rather than tomorrow's bento. Ha! How disappointing that you can't witness what an amazing dinner I'm gonna make tonight. I'll let you have a glimpse of it in my bento tomorrow, so look forward to it. That's quite a lot of grandstanding. You do know what will happen if you come to us with something terrible, right? I just can't wait. Oh, I just can't wait. How much trouble you'll be in with Chie-sensei tomorrow, Sadako. Yes, I can't wait either. To see you, Keiichi-san, groveling before her and begging for forgiveness. Saying it with tears streaming down your face. Yes, I can just see it now. What was that? Yank? Stretch. Both of us on the verge of tears pull on each other's cheeks. Keiichi is about to cry. Stretch.
Trying to muster all your desperation by placing yourself in a predicament. Kei-chan, that's so manly.
Hey, do you know that Mion is in love with Keiichi?
Is that what you think that comment is?
I'm just saying. We learned in Tatarigoroshi. Mion is madly in love with Keiichi.
In that scenario, yeah.
So much so that she murders bitches over it. Yeah, it isn't manly or anything of the sort. It's called being reckless. He can't even cook well. Stretch.
Rena believes in you. I'm looking forward to your wonderful bento. I'm looking forward very much to seeing Keiichi tomorrow as well.
Their expectant gazes were painful. I was just trying to tease Sadako a little. How did it come to this? Yeah, you'd better look forward to it. How am I gonna be able to say such
How am I
reckless
able?
things? Fuck, I can't read. I'm being so unreasonable. What the heck is gonna happen to my dinner?
And the bento showdown tomorrow. No, more importantly, if they make me say bad things about curry to Chie-sensei's face, what'll happen to me?
It's actually Chie-sensei that's been onekakushiing people. It's because they talk shit about curry.
Shit about curry.
And she just fucking kills him. The extreme contrast between my outward bravado and my internal screaming continued as the hot and humid June afternoon dragged on.